I am Sterling Brathwaite. I am the owner of Sapodilla Foods. And along with my niece, Samara Brathwaite, we produce a local line of cake mixes under the brand Spice Life. We have a chocolate cake mix, we have a fruit cake mix, and we have a sponge cake mix. My niece, she's a baker, and she was at home. It was during the pandemic. She was trying to do her own stuff. She was baking cakes, sending it out, that sort of stuff. And she was thinking about how to expand the business. So me being the business teacher and all, I said to her, what we could do is probably get people to make their own cake. And in order to do that, we had to come up with a real nice invention, so to speak, so that people get something new, something local, something with what I would call a Caribbean flavor. So we designed the fruit cake mix first. We spent about 2 years in Caribbean refining the mix, taste testing, market testing, prototype, the whole works. And soon enough, we were out of the program with the fruit cake mix. And again, we tried to keep everything tasting really local, really Caribbean, with a nice spice profile. So a lot of people thought it was like a baked cake we were selling, but we actually sell a cake mix. So each mix has a different spice profile, and it's a product that you could take off the shelf, you could take home, and just like a normal cake mix, you're going to add some ingredients to it, right? So to the fruit, we add 2 eggs, some oil, and some water, and you get a proper 8-inch cake from the fruit mix. All you will get 8-inch cakes. For the sponge, you're adding melted margarine and unsweetened orange juice along with 2 eggs. And for the chocolate, as I said, that's my darling. The chocolate, you could add milk, oil, and water, or you can just leave out the milk and you can use oil and water and you will still have a proper chocolate cake mix.
So I'm Samara. I'm one of the co-owners of Spice Life Caribbean, and I'll be showing you the production process of what we do. So first, we usually grind the fruits for the fruit cake mix. So we have a mixture of fruits here. We have raisins, prunes, mixed veal, and cherries, just like a traditional fruit cake mix. So first, we just mix it in the bowl. So I'm just using half. Then we have the raisins. And then we have the prunes. Cherries. And the mixed veal. Let's make sure everything is well incorporated together. Then the next step is grinding it. Cherry brandy. We just add cherry brandy to the mix so that the customers can add in the type of alcohol they want now. So you could always add in, some people like dark rum, some people like white. So we just add the cherry brandy to the mix as a good base. And then it goes over to package up.
We launched one Christmas out of my kitchen, really, at home. We weren't on the grocery shelves, we were just selling via Facebook and Instagram, mostly Facebook. And we did pretty well. We did 1 Christmas, we did 2 Christmases, and everything was nice. But because it's a seasonal type of cake mix, we decided to put 2 other mixes together in order to be on the shelf. So we came out with the sponge cake mix after that, and we worked it. Same thing, testing, taste testing, prototype, that sort of stuff, till we get the right product for the sponge cake mix. And then we launched the chocolate cake mix after that. The chocolate was a little more challenging because we had to work on packaging and that sort of stuff, but altogether we did pretty well, in my opinion. We did pretty well.
So this is the area where we usually package out with the batching process. So we use a measurement for the fruit. So we just use 3 scoops. And we have a scale here where we just double check the quantity, add or take away, so you get the right quantity. And then we add the browning to it. Okay, so now we just do the sealing. So it has the seal here, and then we double seal it on top. It also extends the shelf life as well.
So in the fruit cake, what we do is we add, of course, flour, sugar, and some spices. We have some cardamom in there, some cinnamon, some nice stuff inside there. And what we do is that we package it separately, or together, I should say. We package it together with a packet of wet ingredients. So the wet ingredients would be like your prunes and your raisins and your mixed peel, that sort of stuff. Packaged together, browning in there, your cherry brandy is in there. And all you have to do is just combine those two things with the eggs, the oil, and the water. The sponge cake and the chocolate is similar. Again, we have nice spices in all of them. And everything is sourced locally. That's what we do. Everything is sourced locally. It's not a large operation, so we have a little bit of machinery, and most of the packaging is really done by hand. Mixing and packaging, done by hand.
Now we do mixing the dry mix for the fruit. So just have the flour and the sugar here, so I'm going to add it to the mixer. So we put it in the mixer, just make sure everything is well combined. When we now started, well, you know, we didn't have this facility, so we did it by hand. It's like a traditional cake mix. So it have nutmeg, it had the cinnamon, the cardamom, and the leavening agents as well.
So these spices your grandmother normally use?
Yeah. So just about 5 minutes, we leave it to mix up.
True.
Okay, so this is the batching process. So we use this machine to get the weight of it. So stilling usually loads up, and I would batch out.
Empty.
Getting older, realize that to be an entrepreneur, you may have to work for somebody before, because you need money to start up, you know. So we're now going to seal. So we put the packet that's sealed and clean already with the fruit, and we just drop it in, and then we double seal it again.
So the mixes, even though they are pre-packaged cake mixes, they don't taste like off the shelf at all. All right, a lot of people who have used it, actually, they have told us that they fool a few people into thinking they made it themselves. It wasn't out of a pack. And they are real easy to prepare. Actually, the profile, the kind of taste that we were looking for is that cake that Granny used to make. That's the profile that we went for. Trinidadians like a rich, dark chocolate cake. And we didn't want something that was low on flavor, so to speak. But the price of cocoa, and we wanted to include some local chocolate, and that's what really made it challenging. So we started off with introducing some Trinidad chocolate into it, and we moved from there. So the chocolate, I think, is my baby in the whole project. That's really my baby. So presently we are available in about 8 Massy stores. We're also in peppercorns. You can get us in peppercorns, and also in Time Gourmet in Central in Shogunas. We are also available online, so that if you are abroad, you can get it. Carib Shopper, you could find our cake mixes on Carib Shopper as well. To reach us, you can call 463-2253. You could also WhatsApp us there. That's 463-2253, 463-CAKE. We are also on social media, so you could find us Spice Life Caribbean on Instagram or Facebook, Spice Life Caribbean. We also have an email address. It's spicelifecaribbean@gmail.com.